We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Waiting for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For binocular levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath.
Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chillin' on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. We cannot control the waves. We cannot do it. Some people try, but let's get started. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time. You got it. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, and I am the birthday boy. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I got my twinsy in here. We got Melissa. It's Melissa's birthday as well. So happy birthday to you, Melissa. So happy you're here. So happy everybody's here. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. If you're watching this on the replay, definitely smash the like. And let me know what you think about the stream. If you agree or disagree with anything that is said in the stream, I would love to kind of pick your brain as far as, you know, your thought process. For everybody here, same thing. You know, if you have coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have just questions on trading, I love trading questions, or just questions in general. You know me, story time. I love it. Thank you, Wix Wi-Fi 89 for being here. Thank you, Dylan, my man. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Making it a special day, Of course, we got Dutchy in the house, Mr. Mark Dutch. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here, going down the list. Of course, let's see, we got other people jumping in. Wix Wi-Fi 99. Mentioned her before. We got Melissa in the house. Let's go and get started. Let's see here. Cooking steak for dinner. Nice. I love it. Ooh, baked potatoes. I love it. Bullet Jump Parade. It says tacos. Tacos. Let's go. Oh, today is Taco Tuesday. That's right. That is absolutely right. Let's see here. SLF. All right. So that's the first one. So let me go ahead and write that down. And if you have any other tokens, let me know. SLF. I'm not sure what that one is. Slurf, maybe? Not sure. All right, going on the list. Let's see here. West in the house. What's up, West? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the birthday. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Edgar in the house. Bingo in the bango. Bingo and a bango. Bullish on parade. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Right now, we're looking at the crypto bubbles. Looking at the crypto bubbles. Now tacos sound good. I love me some tacos. Love the tacos. See here. Let's see here. So crypto bubbles, not so hot. We have pump. Pump is up only 4.6%. Meh, boring. I would think that'd be up like 480%. If you want, we can check out Pump. There's a new coin that just got listed. Just I think today, yesterday, I forget what day. My days get mixed up, but I have a story to say, and I'll probably say that later on. You know me, story time. You know me. We got MG Motorsport in the house. Yes, my birthday. Thank you very much. Hope it's a green candle type of day for me. Yes, definitely. 2 a.m. here. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Well, I do wish you a good day and a good night. Appreciate you, brother, for being here. Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you so much. We got Army Piper in the house as well. Man, we are blessed, and blessed. Army, I love you, dude. Soup. Man, Army is such a great guy. Very smart, too. I love being surrounded by smart people. Army, BC Port Corp, extremely smart. They know more about just like the entire market in general. When it comes to bonds, when it comes to all this other stuff that really does kind of, holy smokes, what's that? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Thank you, Army. Super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Holy smokes. That's very nice of you. Thank you, my friend. Was it because I said you were smart? He's a genius. Army Piper is a genius. Army Piper is really, really smart. No, he is though. Army Piper is really smart. See, we got Crypto Candy in the house. What's up, Crypto Candy? Appreciate you, man, for being here. No, Joe, there's no SLF. Oh, I don't know what that means then. I'm an old man. I don't know what abbreviations mean. Let's see here. Happy birthday. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Going on the list. See, All Set says, Lurkin, gotta run. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for smashing the like. Appreciate you. Happy 21st birthday. Yes. Have a beer. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get silly with it. Let's get crazy silly. We got TJ Cooper in the house. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very, very much. See here, happy birthday. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very, very much. See here, going on the list. See here, good morning. Oh, let's get it, guys. So let's get it. And that's what I love doing. I love showing you my thought process of trading, my thought process of the market in general. Strongly recommend watching Army Piper and his crew. Very talented people. Very... Again, because they know more about the overall market, which could potentially, and it has, kind of dictated what the crypto space and also the stock marketplace is going to do. So definitely do that. There's my steak. That's right. I got my steak now. Thank you, Army Piper. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. So you're going down the list, going down. Very, very nice. All right. So right now we're looking at crypto bubbles on the daily. Kind of boring. Some are up a little bit, some are down. And what we need to do is trade level by level. And one thing that I want to point this out, here's on the hourly. We are starting to go up. Does this mean Bitcoin found a bounce? We're going to find that out in just a moment. But one thing that I was looking at, and I was actually asking a few streamers yesterday, the day before, where I think it was the day before yesterday, where I was asking when Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will, when Bitcoin pulls back, how are the alts going to react? Are they going to pull back? You know, let's say Bitcoin goes down 3%. Are they going to pull back 6%, maybe 9%? Or are the alts going to pull back 15, 25%? And the reason I'm asking that is to determine the strength or the potential strength of the market. If Bitcoin pulls back 3% and the alts pull back way more, 25%, that means the alt space isn't strong. The money in the altcoins easily go in and out. Now, yesterday I made a group for my VIP, of course, and I believe I also talked about it on YouTube. I make so many videos, I forget where I have them at, whether it's for the YouTube members. If you're a YouTube member, definitely watch the videos that I'm putting out for the YouTube only members, because those are videos that I have specifically for the VIP group that I share with the YouTube. I don't share all of them, but I do share some of them, just to be fair, but I do share some of them. The higher tier you are on the YouTube members, the more you get, just makes sense. But I was talking about as far as the pullback and how strong the market could potentially be, in my opinion, based off of what we saw, and I made a video on that as well, based on what we saw yesterday as far as the pullback, determines on, okay, could we potentially look for shorts now, or may we get a bounce? And I believe we're going to get a bounce. We'll check that out in just a second. See here. Yes, definitely. Let's go. Let's get silly. Let's get silly. Abbreviation time. Oh, I love you guys. I love you. Abbreviation time. How to annoy Joe? Yes. PLC, value area high. SFP, yes. I think abbreviations are very funny. I really do. D Loong in the house. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you. Here, Danny in the house. What's up, Danny? Appreciate you, man. Yes, it's another day. Another day. Oh my gosh. Like, I am so grateful every single day. Every single day. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Go, Shorty. It's your birthday. Let's do it. Let's get the party started. I love it, guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right. So here we go. Dutchy. Oh, you guys are funny. Let's go to the Fear and Greed Index. What is the Fear and Greed Index saying for today, July 15th? Let's go to the crypto, and we're in greed, down 1%. And this is kind of understandable, just because we have been retracing on Bitcoin, which was expected. Granted, I did not know Bitcoin was going to retrace. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We could be at resistance. We can have all these indicators that say that we're going to have a potential pullback, but we don't know, because anything can happen. The market could get extremely bullish and it just blasts going up. But we had a very high probability that we might come down, and I'll show you where. And of course, this was from yesterday's stream. Let's go to the liquidations heat map. Let's refresh it one more time, just to be on the safe side. We're looking at the 24-hour time frame. Now, what does the liquidation show us? So whenever we're showing you anything, always ask why. Why are we showing why are we showing what we're showing? This is where the market makers might take the price to. Right now, liquidation of 91.13 million, price at 118.150. Okay. We also have a really nice spot of 91.13 million at 115.795. So it could go up or down. Well, I don't like those odds. 50-50. 50-50. Let's go and look in the 12-hour time frame. Same thing. You know, we got a lot up here, a lot down here. Now, we might come up, because right now we are going up. We might come up to maybe come down to maybe go up again or further down. How do we know? Well, the way I trade, the way I teach, my mentorship, is basically level by level. Now, granted, we have to zoom out to see the overall picture. Are we in an uptrend? Are we in a downtrend? And then based off of that, now we can go to the smaller time frames and trade level by level. If it breaks the level to the top, pretty good chance we're going to keep on going up. If it breaks the level to the bottom, pretty good chance we're going to go down. So my trading is extremely simple. I make trading I don't want to say easy, but less complicated. That's for sure. And because I don't use abbreviations or acronyms, I just say, you know, we have buying pressure, we have selling pressure, we have the market making higher highs or lower lows or whatever it's doing, and we just simplify trading. So if you're new here, that's what we do on this channel. We simplify trading. Now, granted, I absolutely love, man, I talk about Army Piper a lot. I absolutely love how he goes and he zooms way out. He compares all the other cycles with the fib levels, and dude has not been wrong. Dude has not been wrong. So again, strongly recommend everybody, Army Piper. Dude's a beast. And OC. OC is really smart. I was really surprised once he started his series when it came to the educational part. He's a great teacher. There's a lot of people in this space that have the act or the gift of teaching, and OC, hands down, is one of those people. I love the dude. I absolutely love him. Let's see who is getting liquidated right now. We're going to go to the liquidation seat map before we go into Bitcoin. Once again, guys, if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, if you're an experienced trader and you had questions when you first started out, but you didn't know to ask them, ask those same questions. My answers may be different from what you've learned or what you've been doing, but these questions, they're going to help out the new traders that don't know to ask those questions yet. Total liquidations, we have longs, barely, shorts, getting liquidated. This is telling me the price is going up. 4 hour, it was kind of neck and neck. 12 hour, more long. So this was telling me 12 hours ago, we started going down. 24 hour, this says we were kind of going down. But right now, we're going up. Could we be finding a bounce? Let us check it out. Let's see here. Going down the list. Here we go. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. Smash the like. Yes, guys, smash the like. That's the easiest way you can show support to the channel. I greatly appreciate you very much, everybody. See here. Steve says, how do you get the crypto bubbles? Yeah, it's a website. It's bubbles.com, I think it is, or crypto bubbles. Where is it at? Way over here. Here to this one. So actually put it on the screen. It's cryptobubbles.net. So actually put it in the chat. There we go. Let's see here. Dutchy says, pick one. Here. Going down the list. All right. So what we're doing is we are looking at Bitcoin. Now on Bitcoin, I actually shorted, and I made a video for my VIP group. I actually shorted up here. This is a very risky play, and I even said it too on the video. Very risky. I ended up shorting right here on this candle once it broke the support, which was once resistance. Once it broke this, I entered the short. Holy smokes! Thank you, XY589. You're the best. You are the best. Happy 21st birthday. I love it. I love it. Thank you, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Let me go ahead and put the heart on that one. And I forgot to put the heart on. Go see if I can do this. Fan funding. Let's put the heart. Is it too late? And heart that. And heart that. There we go. Let's go back to live chat. All right. So we actually went short here, and this is everything I teach. You know, it broke this level, 3-minute candle close underneath it. Very high risk play because it could continue going up due to the FOMO. So I put a little bit of money in, entered my short here, and I actually exited my short. I moved my stop loss really, really tight. I think I exited my short probably like right here. And it was only a 30x leverage. Normally I do 75x leverage. And once I exited my short, I entered I had a short and a long. Once it broke up here, I entered a long. It was doing nice. I didn't see this. I was trying to go to sleep because I had a very busy day. And I will tell you about that in just a little bit, probably. And then, boom, dump city. Population, me, with a tight stop loss. Starting to lose a lot of money. And here, my 75x leverage got stopped out. That's okay. But I do think we're going to bounce, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. So what am I talking about as far as the resistance levels and everything else? Well, these levels, we talk about this a lot of times already. But if we go to the very, very beginning, we go from the wick to the wick, candle body to the candle body. This gives us this zone, which it's respected just tremendously. Then same thing here, this wick to this wick, candle body to candle body. It gives us the blue zone, which that was respected. Just crazy how these levels work. Now, granted, these are not spider lines. These are not blood lines. These are trend lines. That's right. I keep it simple. I say what it is. I don't have a new word for it because I don't have anything to sell you. If I had something to sell you, I'd probably call these, I don't know, help me out with the name so I can sell it. But we also have this level to this level and this to this. And so it's just giving us more trend lines to kind of look at. And then if we go to the daily, now this is really easy to do. And I say this all the time in hindsight. In hindsight, man, trading is so easy. I talk about replay millionaires. I have a song about that. Hindsight hustlers. I have a song about that. We got Little Fish in the house. What's up, Little Fish? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for smashing the like, guys. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Wick says, stole my line. Uh-oh. See here. How do you do a super chat? There should be like a plus. Oh no, there's a dollar sign. There's a dollar sign next to the, I don't know if you're on a mobile phone, but on the desktop, it's a dollar sign right next to the chats. But I don't know how to do it on the phone. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's see here. Quick in and out. Very nice. Happy birthday. Appreciate you, Wick. Thank you. Hey, Lunar Beaches in the house. Man, you guys are crazy. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you, Lunar Beaches. Appreciate you, man. See here. Dudgy says, you're leaving our Army Academy? No, I'm not leaving. Who's leaving? Not me. I love Piper Academy. All right. So here we go. Here is our resistance. This is the zone that we were talking about. So we showed you how we got it. Respected it on the daily. Respected again with the wicks. And respected again. So again, these levels are very, very strong. And once you can identify key levels, it makes trading not as difficult. Now, that does not mean that we're going to find support. That just means we have a higher likelihood of finding support. That's all it is. Holy smokes. Thank you, Alexandra G. You're the best. You're the best. Let's see. Happy birthday. Have an amazing day. Thank you for all you do. And I just hearted that. And I liked it as well. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. So whenever we have levels, it doesn't mean that we're going there. It just means that we have a chance of going there and a chance of hopefully bouncing. If we don't bounce, then it's resistance. And we can see that the wick went right to this dotted trend line and the candle body stopped on the trend line. We broke above this and we were kind of talking about this area too, where we're really close to the all-time highs. And if we go in here, this is when I turn bullish, because now potentially the market may turn bullish. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see this to be a bull trap. We don't want to break out of this zone. And if we do, we want to re-enter as soon as possible. Hopefully within a few weeks, maybe a month. We'll see. But I do have my alert here for the possible bull trap. But it coming down is expected. What goes up will come down. What goes down will go up, unless it's a rug. We all know about rugs. Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen a rug. I've seen plenty of rugs. If you've been in the space for a little bit, you've seen plenty of rugs. Price went up. Price came down. Now, when it was coming down, and again, it's expected, we're looking for a pullback. Now, I did an extension leg, or I did a fib level from this extension leg, thinking that potentially, if we are very bullish, and now I have a few rules. When we're in FOMO phase, the expectation of where the possible retracement might be is right here, 2, 3, 6 level. This is in FOMO phase. Now, the absolute minimum that I would like to see a retrace is the 382 level. The average is the 0.5. I really don't want to see it go below the 0.5, but if it goes into the golden pocket, it's okay. Now, that's for the different phases of the market. When we're in the kind of bearish phase, where bear market, I would really like to see the price come down minimum to the 0.5. Notice it's different. And I would love to see it go into the golden pocket. This is where I want to see it. And there's a strong chance it might go to the 786. Holy smokes. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you, man. You're the best. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. All these super chats, all these just wishing of happy birthday. Just you being here. That means a lot to me. So if you don't know it, you, not the one behind you, but you are my favorite. You're my favorite. Just to let you know. See, thank you very much, Alexander G. You're the best. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. In hindsight, would you have made thousands on Pingu? Oh, yeah. Hindsight Hustlers, Replay Millionaires. This one I missed. I was looking at it, which is also kind of like throwing sand in the eyes. It's like, oh man, I was looking at it, but I was already in trades. You don't want to be into too many trades. And in addition to that, some are going to move. You're going to miss trades. And I tell this to my group all the time. I show the reality of trading. You will miss trades. You will miss setups. You will get stopped out. And even though it's a good setup, you get stopped out, you get busy with other coins. And then you go and look at that one and it went up 40, 50%. It's like, I was in that trade. I was looking at the trade. I just got busy. It happens. We do not know which coin will pump. We don't. So, but yeah, that Pingu, man, that one hurt. But it is what it is. See here. Yeah, hit the like, guys. Hit the like. Appreciate you going back to work. Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate you, man, being here. Yeah. Dumb penguin. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, so it's Melissa's birthday as well. So we are birthday twins. Birthday twins. Melissa, happy birthday to you. See here. Going down the list. Here. All right. Good stuff. All right, so we went over the thought process as far as the bear market, the bull market, the FOMO phase, where to potentially see where the price action might retrace to. And to me, that is very, very important because, it can't go up forever. Like, it has to come down. And where it comes down is where we could potentially enter so that we could get it at a better price. Now, the only thing that we have to watch for is the creation of lower highs and lower lows. And of course, the more we have lower highs, lower lows, well, chances are it's not going to bounce. Not right now, anyway. Here, I was looking for a bounce right in this area due to the different levels that I had. Looking for a bounce. Initially, it was bouncing here. But because it came lower, now I'm thinking we're going to potentially come up because FOMO, because really close to all-time highs. I'm thinking we're going to come up to around this area, pull back, doing a lower high, which is fine. A lot of people get freaked out about that, but doing a lower high is fine. What we do here is the decision point. Are we going to attack this to come up here, or are we going to roll over? Now, since we did not even break out of this zone, again, doing all this in hindsight is really easy, but this is what I show you and how I trade. So because it did not go up and it started rolling over, this is telling us that, hold on, our longs that we're in, we need to babysit. We need to move up our stop losses. We need to take profits. We need to close out maybe half of our position because the market might continue rolling back. So this is what I do for my group. I'm very, very active in the group. Sure enough, it rolls over. We're updating the group. As far as our coins go, as it bounces here, when it starts trying to bounce here, I'm thinking we're on the 1 hour time frame. I'm thinking, okay, we're safe. We have enough cushion on our stops to where the coins may bounce. It broke this level. Holy crap. Holy smokes. Because it broke this level, again, I update the group. Let's go ahead and put our stops a little bit tighter so that we don't lose more profit, or we don't lose more of the trade that didn't hit our first target, or we didn't take any profits. Then it comes down here and it looks like it wants to bounce. We have this coming down. Uh-oh, buying pressure. Coming down. Uh-oh, buying pressure. And then some selling pressure. Coming down, buying pressure. This all right here is screaming that we might potentially go up. Now, granted, I entered along here in the group. Oh, no, I didn't post it in the group. I just told them about it. I entered along here and stopped out. Very tight stop loss. Then I entered along here looking for the bounce because I'm thinking we're going to bounce. Catching the very bottom. Granted, this is extremely high risk because I'm in very low time frames and I'm trying to catch the absolute bottom. Higher risk. It hasn't broken a pivot. And because of that, I'm putting my stop loss really tight, trading with very little money. And sure enough, goes up and then boop, stopped out. Now, in order for us to potentially go long on this, could you go right now? Sure, of course, you can do whatever you want. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, just a guy on the internet who streams on his birthday and who knows how to trade. And I show you how to trade. And of course, this is done every single day. Every single day we do this, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We do bonus streams, sometimes midnight, 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7, maybe 9 in the evening. It just varies, so make sure that notification bell is on. I show you how to trade. I show you my complete thought process in the moment of the trade. Granted, holy smokes, we got Trade Fly in the house. Thank you guys for posting this everywhere. I can see y'all are posting everywhere. I appreciate you guys. My heart is full of joy. And pretty soon my stomach's going to be full of steak thanks to Piper, Army Piper. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. Guys are the best. Let's see here. Going on the list really quick. Checking up on the chat. Okay. LBC says, I can't leave, Piper. Piper will have to force me out. Yep. But I do plan on posting more content on your channel. Yeah, definitely. And everybody on Piper Academy has their own channel. I believe everybody does. So definitely subscribe to all their stuff. Great. Like I said, they're very smart people. Very smart people. They have their own channels and they have, their own thought process and everything else. So very nice. Going down the list. Okay, very good. Oh, my stuff's going slow right now. Let's see here. So happy you guys are here. All right. So what I do is I show you in the moment of the trade, like right here. This is my thought process. Even though I see that it went down, this was my thought process at the moment. And so for me, I'm not a hindsight hustler. I'm not a replay millionaire. I show you what I think might happen in the moment. I'm still looking for this potential bounce. This is our bounce zone. This will be a really nice area for the price to come down to. And we mentioned this when it was way up here, that this is kind of like my last sign of defense. This is why I have this, set alert for a possible bull trap to where now, okay, we might try to short. Could you short right now? Very, very dangerous because the market is strong. The market is looking for a bounce. And matter of fact, I just had somebody in the VIP, literally like 1 minute before the stream started, saying, is anybody looking for shorts right now? And I let them know, it's like, I was looking for a short. Holy smokes. We have, why is this not updating? We have, let's see, Lunar Beacher says, oh poop, happy birthday, one love. Yeah, happy birthday, my friend, or happy birthday to me. Thank you guys, you're the best. Whip, thank you, appreciate you for the super chat. Says, SC with strings attached. Happy birthday. What's a thing that you can share about life that should be in Living as Joe? I would say appreciate everything that you can do. One, and for me, like I am so grateful my brain works, granted not to the full capacity that I would like it to, but it works. Not only that, but it's the simple stuff. Like be grateful, because no matter how hard you got it, no matter like the worst news you just had, it can always get worse. Always. So what I always do, and I live by this, be grateful for everything. I can use my hands. I have motor skills. I can eat. Because again, I'm a registered nurse, and I would literally have to feed people, and I'd have to watch how they're chewing, make sure they can chew, make sure they can swallow, make sure they don't get, pneumonia or anything because they're not swallowing properly. Being able to see, I'm very grateful for my sight, very grateful for my hearing, able to speak, what's here to come out, able to teach, able to just be able to walk, from any area to another, able to stand up. Oh my gosh, man. My mom, she had a stroke. Her friend was also in a wheelchair. And I remember this, man, like it was yesterday. I'm in the living room, they're in the bedroom, and they're just talking girl talk or whatever. And her friend says, you know what I wish? And my mom was like, what? I wish I could just go to the restroom by myself. I was like, oh my gosh. Like all the stuff we take for granted. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I'm just grateful. Be grateful for everything you have, your family, your just everything. So moving on. Man, my chat is really slow on this part over here. Yeah. Be grateful. And again, no matter how bad you think you have it, oh my gosh, it can always get worse. I saw this YouTube short where it says, what did it say? Obviously, they're getting it's a skit. I'm sure it's a skit. They're getting arrested, and the person says, well, I guess rock bottom has a basement. And I was like, oh my gosh, ain't that the truth? It can always get worse, guys. It can always get worse. So I live my life as far as just being appreciative. I'm grateful I woke up. Grateful you guys. Grateful to have a channel. Just grateful. All right. Let's see here. My chat is just, maybe I don't want to refresh it. Let's see here. Let me just kind of use this. I think I am going to have to refresh it. So let me go ahead, because this chat is, so let me go ahead and cancel that. Come back to this, do another pop out, because I'm missing a lot of the chat. Go to pop out. Okay, go back to live stream. Back over here to YouTube. And make sure this is on live chat. And hopefully it refreshes. Let's see here. So going down the list, let me go ahead and do a chat really quick. Okay. There we go. Hopefully it catches up. But let's see here. Going down the list. Yeah, but I'm just grateful. Here, happy birthday to Melissa. It's Melissa's birthday. We're twinsies. We are twinsies. Thank you, Treyfly. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you greatly. And Treyfly, I like him too. So for me, there's a lot of traders out there that, they show active trades on the screen, and Tradefly and also Alex O Crypto, when they're doing a trade and they lose, and we win and we lose, guys, and they lose, they do not make excuses. And right there instantly, especially with, Tradefly and Alex O Crypto, I instantly had the utmost respect for them. Because again, they weren't looking for excuses. They're like, hey, I lost. It looked good, but it just turned. And that's what you need. Like you need to be in a place, in a community, whether it's a Trade Flights community, Alex Host community, to where you're with like-minded people and, you know, they don't make excuses. It is what it is, you know. But, and I talk about my losses, like when I'm on stream, like, yeah, you know, I lost this, or this is, you know, matter of fact, I try to go long, got stopped out. Try to go long, got stopped out. So right now we're moving. We are moving. So here, Alex O Crypto, thank you, my friend. Going down the list, trying to catch up to the chats. Chat is very, very slow right now. I don't know if I can catch up. So here. So not crypto related, unless that's literally what Joe is. Crypto man. Beep boop. Yeah, so not crypto related. I'm just grateful for everything I can do. You know, I'm very grateful that, you know, I understand trading. I understand that we don't know what's going to happen. We have probabilities of what might happen, indicators, you know, the chart prime indicators, price action, everything else. So I'm very grateful that I can see that. We got Pennywise in the chat. What's up, Pennywise? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Ay. Oh my gosh, Al. We got Al in the house. What's up, Al? Appreciate you guys being here. Let's see here. Tech Man in the house. You guys are great. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss any chat. Yeah, be grateful and stay humble. Yeah, that's the biggest thing too. And there's some people out there that say, oh yeah, I'm humble. And in that same breath, look at me, look how great I am. You know, I'm the best. I've been doing this for whatever. And it's like, come on, man, are you really humble? But yeah, being humble. And so like for me, my mom raised me right. And she told me that treat the one who signs your check the same way you treat the one who picks up your trash. And I've lived by that model. And you get respect that way too, because you're not dogging somebody, maybe because they don't have the money you have or the style you have or whatever it is, but you treat them as a person. And I love it. We got Bitcoin going crazy. Bitcoin going crazy. I see here. Dutchy says, oh no, I can't pull that up. Something happened. Hey, Scott is now my favorite. Thank you, Scott, for subscribing. Appreciate you, man. You're now my favorite. I see here. Let me see if I can bring it up on here. See if it caught up. Dutchy says, I'm getting Joe emotional too. I just had a frog in my throat. Great words. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that get emotional like all the time. I try not to do that, but not identical twins. No, not identical. Let's see here, going down the list. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here. Techman says, if the one you get the check from treats you like trash, though, move on. Yeah, very true. Very true. And I've actually talked to my bosses, and because, you know, you have to have morals, ethics, integrity. You have to. And one of my bosses, they were trying to get me to do something unethical. I was in pest control and using a different product than what we charged for. And she said, well, they're still under warranty, so if anything happens, we'll just use the correct product. I was like, no, we're charging them way more for this. I said, no, like, I'm gonna go out to the property and I need that chemical. And sure enough, they brought it to me. And the next day I went into her office and she had all these, you know, multi-level marketing books and self-help books and everything else. And I sat in her office and I said, if you don't have morals, ethics, integrity, all these books that you have, they're just letters on a page. Like, you literally have to have that. And that's what I do. And surely enough, after that, I end up leaving. Let's see here. I gotta be very careful with that. I gotta be careful with Dutchy. All right. So, but I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for smashing the like. Thank you for sharing this out. It's very obvious that y'all are sharing this out, and I am so grateful for you guys. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin, my thought process was, when we were here, and of course I'm on a lower time frame, I believe it was a 15-minute time frame, I thought potentially, you know, because it came down here, that we might start coming up. But on this video that I did for my VIP group, I'm saying, you know, more than likely we're going to do lower highs and lower lows. This is what we're looking for right now. That's what I mentioned here at this point, unless we break this. Once we break this level, now we're looking for higher highs and higher lows. But until then, what we're looking for and what we might get, I don't know what's going to happen. We might get lower highs and lower lows. Sure enough, continue coming down, trying to come up. This retracement is fine. You know, this lower high is fine. That's what we expect. Now, what I would like to have seen in this moment is a pullback to about 50%. Because what it's doing is showing strength. Because it broke the 50%, 61, 78, 100% of this move is showing weakness. Came all the way down here, and now it's coming up. If this retraces right now, it's actually doing too much. Bitcoin, you're doing too much. Calm down. It's actually just past the 786. So if we go, make sure our magnet tool is on, come over here to the very bottom. Oh, no, wait. I did that wrong. Sorry about that. So let's go from the very top to the very bottom. And, oh, it's not to the 786, not yet. But right now it's doing too much. I would expect, I don't know what's going to happen, but I would expect it to retrace right now. I would expect the price to come down to, we can come down here to this level before going up. This is what I would like to see. This is a very small retracement. I would like to see it like this. So for it to come down to 116,786. This is what I would like to see. Do I think it's going to happen? I do. Am I positive? Nope. Because it can continue going up. But right now it's doing too much. So in order for this to continue the weakness, what I would have liked to have seen, price come up to potentially the 382. This is the minimum I want to see. Come down, come up, come down. And then possibly bounce here in our bounce zone to maybe do this. However, price is doing too much. It went up to the 0.5. Okay, fine. 0.5, I would like to see a retrace. Didn't do it. In the golden pocket, didn't do it. Now it's coming up a little bit more. So now for sure, the likelihood of it pulling back just because it moves so much is much greater. So now I'm pretty positive. I don't know, but I'm pretty positive. Gonna retrace. And if the strength continues, and if this is actually the bounce, then we'll break this to attack this. And then now let's start making higher highs and higher lows, changing the trend. All right, let's see here. All right, asking for a friend. See here. Techman says, shared you out in Pandaland. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you greatly. It really does mean a lot to me when you all are sharing this out. Of course, my goal is to share this with as many people as possible. Do you need to join my group to learn how to trade? Nope, sure don't. I mean, you learn faster, but you don't need to join the group to learn how to trade. You join the group to have access to me. We have a month-to-month. Here's the annual, which you save a lot of money. I also have a lifetime. I save an incredible amount of money, but this is for updates on the market. If I start seeing the market kind of changing direction, you get updates. If I see that right now we're looking for, see how far Bitcoin pulls back and how far it pulls back the alts market, you know, you get those videos very fast and almost instantly because I'm recording the audio, or I'll type it out and then I'll make a video explaining the stuff. And of course, speaking about that, I believe it was yesterday, I went over this in reference to the relationship between Bitcoin, and I believe I put this for the warrior tier on the YouTube membership. Again, higher tier membership you get, the more you get. The goal is to make you money so that you want to have access to me almost 24/7. We're going over Bitcoin, how it was moving up and coming down in relationship to Bitcoin dominance, how it was going to this, and then how the alts were reacting. This is the most important part. This is the most important part because we want to see, because we're in alts, we want to see, is the pullback going to be really great to where it's like, oh crap, maybe now we should short, or maybe not have that mindset and wait for the bounce. Right now, because of this, because of the video, we're waiting for the bounce. See, we got Albert in the house. What's up, Albert? Thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody, especially like, you guys are the best. So this video in here, you know, I explained all that thought process in relationship, because what we really want to know, is it time to short? In my opinion, no. Could you short? Yes. But when you're in the group, this is what you're getting. You know, this right here is what you're getting. You're getting recommend take profits right now. It was on the 12th. So when we were starting to come down and Bitcoin looked like it might start, you know, retracing a little bit more and just heavier, take profits. Now, granted, this is after we hit our first target. Here's our first target. You want to put leverage on it, you could. This was our first target. First target hit, starts rolling over. Take profits now, guys. Take some more profits, because we could come all the way down. We don't know what's going to happen. And this is why, in my opinion, it's extremely important to trade in the moment versus being a hindsight hustler and a replay millionaire. Take profit right now. And these are all updates. Not only that, but these are stop loss updates. Stop loss was here, move it up to here, move it up to here, move it up to here. Guess what? We got stopped out. No problem. Because we have other coins where we're looking for the alert to go off to re-enter. And what we're doing is we're compounding our gains. That's the name of the game. Risk management, super important. Super important. I see people that have targets but no stop loss. Now, if that's part of your plan, and your plan is if it retraces 20, 30, 50%, you'll just add to it. Hopefully it's a regular trade. Then that's your plan. But whenever you enter a trade, you have to have a plan. Stop loss is key. But yeah, we did that, you know, and sometimes I'll put on here, you know, close half of your position, and we might be in a loss. Close half of your position. And if it comes up, we can re-enter. But what we're doing is reducing our risk. That's what we do. Allset says, happy birthday. Hey, thank you, Allset. Appreciate you. Quarter mile at time, huh? I don't know what that means. I'm too old for that. I don't know what that means. But this is what we do in the group. Let's see here. What else do I want to show you? Oh, do y'all have any coins? Any coins you want me to look at? Let's see here. Now, we did get stopped out on Turbo. Turbo was one we got stopped out on. And now, granted, now you may see, oh, we did a 50% and we had leverage on it. Let me join the group. Man, you do amazing calls, blah, blah, blah. I have to stress this, guys. We don't know which coin's going to pump. It doesn't matter the market cap. We can get into market caps that are really low and they don't move because there's nobody buying. There's no volume. We can get to market caps that are 1 billion, 1.6 billion, and those could just 30%, 50% in a day or two. I have to stress this. We do not know which coin's going to pump. Now, one thing that we do not do is we do not post 10, 15, 20 charts a day and have it a numbers game. There's a lot of groups out there, paid groups, that do that. So they can say, hey, we did 8 coins and all of them did amazing. Join my group. I show you this. We don't do that. We believe in quality versus quantity. So the trades that we're in, there's a pretty good chance when we show results, you're in them. And here's another one. We were moving up our stop loss along the way. So when we find, you know, our target one got hit at 24% with leverage, you know, add your leverage to it. Then this one got hit with your leverage. And then when it pulled back, we made 30%. We closed out the trade. Trade's done. Now we're looking for a bounce, and right now it looks good. We might even re-enter this coin because it moves so well. But that's one thing that I have to stress. There's been plenty of times where we've entered a coin that day or the next day, it's gone up a whole bunch. And the very first thing I say to my group, guys, I did nothing different. There is nothing that I'm hiding from you. It just luck of the draw. I'm very transparent. There's no way we could have known this is going to do 50%. No way. Same thing with Pingu. Like we were looking at Pingu and it did 108% in just a few days. That one we did not enter. I was looking at it. We didn't enter it because we were already in trades. So for our group, we max is 3 trades. If the market is really, really great, we might do 5. And right now we're just in a few. We're in a few trades, like 4 trades, maybe 5. And that's because we've been stopped out. Now, granted, we've had these trades for several days now. I haven't posted a trade setup today, but this turbo looks really, really juicy. And we might re-enter this trade. So that's what we do in the group. But yeah, there's a lot of groups out there that they pretty much destroy their members. And that's why they have a rotating door when it comes to the group. The members that we have, shoot, man, thick and thin. And there'll be times too where we don't post any charts. I'm not on vacation. I just, hey guys, market's not looking great. You know, I recommend sitting on your hands, but if you want to get in a trade, if you want to scratch that itch, here's a trade setup. I know I haven't posted anything in like 3 or 4 days, but right now it's not a good time. But this one, I mean, the market might move, and this one's the best one that I see because, again, quality over quantity. And, you know, sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't. But, and if not, you know, once we get a clear direction, whether it's up or down, we make money, longs or shorts. Do we make money all the time? Nope, we get stopped out. Where's one that we got stopped? Oh, this one. This was an aggressive trade. This is what I was saying, 108%. This was an aggressive trade. Yellow means aggressive or higher risk. White means safer entry. And here because again, I cater to every type of trader in the group. Aggressive traders, if you want to enter right now, and I did. If you want to enter right now, because it looks like we're doing a double top, it's not confirmed yet. And matter of fact, let me just show you. Let me just show you this setup. I want to show you this. Let's see here. I don't know if I can put it all here. Okay. So this was the information that I had on here. Just want to show this to you guys. So this is in the group. In the group, yellow circle, aggressive entry, white circle, safer entry. This coin took off with just over 108%. Would like to see people taking profits, but with most coins pulling back, this coin doesn't look weak at the moment. And this is after the video that I mentioned as far as the strength of the alts. Recommend setting an alert at this price, which is this right here, the alert. And the 1 hour candle. So everything I'm doing, there is 0% chance that you could misinterpret this instructions on entering. Now, granted, there's a lot of groups out there, buy the breakout, buy the retest, or they'll just do this. I think this is so funny. They'll do, where's the long and the short? I don't even use it. Oops. They'll do this. And this is the information they have on their chart. That's it. For me, I say 1 hour candle must close underneath this level, this white line. This is the recommended entry. If Bitcoin finally finds a bounce, this could get stopped out in a few hours, and it did. So again, I'm pros and cons. Reason for the aggressive entry? Well, possible double top, nice selling pressure on the wicks. Oh, are we? Yeah. So selling pressure. Wicks on the top. I explain, in case you don't know what selling pressure is, I explain it. Wicks on the top. Let me know who's here, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still with me. Let me know if you're still here. Market pulling back with Bitcoin. So these are the reasons for the aggressive entry. The reason for the safer entry, double top is not confirmed yet. So what does that mean? How is it confirmed? The price action has not crossed the neckline, which is the white line. This is the neckline. And the reason for the safer entry may bounce at current area, which was right here, or on the neckline. So if it bounces right here, it could go up. That's why we get stopped out really quick. If it does come down here, could go up. Again, the reason for the safer entry and the aggressive entry. The aggressive entries, higher aggressive entry, the higher profit you can get. However, the higher chance you are to get stopped out. Exhibit 8, we got stopped out. All right. Market cap was 1.8 billion. Why is this important? I'm always stressing the market cap. Higher the market cap, the kind of safer it is as far as the trade goes. There's not a trade that's really safe per se, but it's not as dangerous as something that has a 1 million market cap, because again, it could dump really fast or pump really fast if there's volume. So this is one thing that I stress a lot in the VIP group and in the YouTube, because to me, this is vital information. This is going to help us determine where our targets are going to be. Can we put our first target at 12%, or can our first target be 30% due to the market cap and how fast it could potentially move? So that's the information that I had there. And we did not break the level. The alert did not go off. The safer entry did not trigger. And because of that, the safer traders were not exposed to this setup. The aggressive traders, well, we got sucked out. All right. Let's see here. I'm going on the list. Deji says, Joe, can you please dox yourself? Oh, yeah, sure. Today I turned 75, the big old 75 years old. So yes, let's see here, going on the list. Happy birthday from the Otter Gang. Thank you, Mickey. Appreciate you, man. It means a lot to me. It really does. Alex O, great dude. Great analogy. And I'm not kissing up to anybody. For me, I don't. And for those of you who know me, you know me. If I have anything to say, I will say it to your face. I'm that guy. I won't say something behind your back, and if you confront me with this, like, oh, no, I'll take it to your face. For Alex O Crypto, dude gained so much respect from me when the very first time I saw him trade, he lost, and we lost. And that moment, like, dude's a good trader. And he, in my opinion, he explains things very well. Same thing, TradeFly, same thing. So I'm just grateful for everybody. And same thing with Army Piper. Army Piper, business-wise, professional, friend-wise, just best dude. Everybody here, guys, everybody here. Mark Dutch, absolutely love Mark Dutch. Mark Dutch, I got to be very careful with him because, oh my gosh, dude makes me laugh so much. That's what I was actually going to say. 75, you look older. Thank you, brother. Oh my gosh. See here. Techman says, I'm here, but I'm shopping for card protectors. There you go. Let's do it. Darren does things. What's up, my friend? What's going on? So happy you guys are here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. This is a great birthday stream. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And then I had super chats on top of that. That's just icing on the cake. Just y'all guys being here. I'm so grateful for that. So thank you guys. Bottom of my heart, thank you. And one of the questions that was asked is, what do you like? What's important to me? Something that's important to me is just being here, being alive, being able to do what I do, and just appreciating everything. Friendships, family, my crypto family. Being able to stream, being able to just, for me, I much rather do this than, have a really hectic life. That's not fun. That's not fun. All right. See here. Happy birthday. Thank you, Albert. Appreciate you, man. See, going to the list. Holy smokes, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. And it's Melissa's birthday, too. We're birthday twinsies. So thank you, Melissa. Appreciate you greatly. Happy birthday to you, birthday twin. You're the best. Sending good vibes always. Thank you. Yeah, and I believe that too. You do good in the world and good stuff will happen to you. So since we didn't have any requests, story time. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? I'm going to do it. Here we go. Joe, you're still procrastinating. I'm stalling. Story time. Story time. Story time. All right. So today I had court again. So my ex-boss, who, pretty much convinced me, or he really tricked me. I was going to become a millionaire. I was going to help run his business, multi-million-dollar business. I was going to be, the charge of everything, and I'll become a millionaire. That's what he promised me. I moved over here. I started working up the ranks, et cetera, et cetera. No increased pay, nothing like that, because I'm going to be a millionaire. We had an agreement as far as the land and the mobile home the land sits on. I love this place. And then he threatened my position, being at this time I was the absolute top. All the bosses reported to me, and then I reported to him. It was a hierarchy type situation, so I was a top dog. Then he threatened my position. He was a manipulator. He was a narcissist. He wanted you to just, like everything he did was for him to get the praise, I guess. And there was one day where we're on a three-way call, and with a consultant, and my ex-boss, he threatened my position. Now, of course, my position is how I'm going to become a millionaire and everything else. And when that happened, I said, you know what? I quit, whatever it is. So then that very next, I want to say next day, next week or whatever, he went with lawyers and he said that I wasn't paying for the place that I was at. Now, granted, I've been paying cash. That's what he wanted. Never gave receipts. We're best friends. Fast forward, I started getting letters from the lawyers saying eviction, foreclosure, blah, blah. Fast forward, last month, I went to court because for the eviction, and I need to get out and snap. Fast forward to today, my birthday, I had court today, and in the court, I'm telling the judge, like, the foreclosure should not have happened because I was paying. Here's my proof. I have video, audio, screenshots. I have receipts, checks, whatever. Here's the proof. The foreclosure should never have happened for the eviction. And they said, well, this is not the proceedings for the foreclosure. This is the proceedings for the eviction. So when are you moving out? You got 7 days or you got 3 weeks? And I said, well, I shouldn't even be moved out because I've been paying. But my ex-boss was just basically lied to the lawyer saying that I wasn't paying anything, which I was, and I was up to date. So again, no matter how bad you think it can get, it can always get worse. So for me, I'm very grateful that I have the ability to move all my stuff. I have somebody who's helping me out as far as, loaning me a trailer so I can get all the stuff and move it to the other place. And the other place, it's really good. I really love it. And so my thing is right now is, should I fight it to get a lawyer to try to overturn the foreclosure, and then I got to get another lawyer probably to overturn the eviction, or should I just close this chapter of my life and move on? I'm thinking about moving on. Granted, I love it here. Don't want to move all my stuff. Granted, I already moved like almost half of it already. But yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. But as I mentioned, it can always get worse. And what really sucks is that the lawyer pretty much thought I was a deadbeat, not paying, not doing any of this stuff. And I showed her, I was like, no, I've been paying. I've been doing cash. Here's the proof that I've been doing it. Here's the checks. It's like, oh, well, we already passed that. Now it's eviction. It's like, all right. So in the end, my ex-boss won. But we'll see. We shall see. But like I said, I'm looking forward to the other place. And it's big too. It's like a mansion. It's not a mansion, but it to me it's a mansion. And needs a lot of sweat equity in it, but shoot, man, I'm just happy for it. That's my situation. But today, thanks to Mr. Piper, I'm going to be celebrating with the steak dinner. So, thank you, man. Appreciate you. We got Steve in the house saying, looking good, brother. Thank you, man. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling blessed. Even though, the court said, get out. And even though they said that, really, really happy. Just for what I have. Appreciate all the stuff I can do. Man, it would really suck if I had to depend on other people to help me, like move the stuff and, having to pay them. And thank you, God, for giving me the strength to move. Let's see here. He may have won, but you have a clear conscience. Yes. Karma. Yeah, definitely. So the theory is he went crazy and he's no longer with us. But I think he's hiding. I really do. But we'll see. But yeah, karma, man. And that's why I say good, do good. And I always do good. I always try to do good. Because, one day you might need to cash that check. And sure enough, oh my gosh, it's like win the lottery. When my buddy was helping me out. Oh my gosh, like win the lottery. See here. Techman says free snacks. I don't know what that is. I can help you with receipts. Hey, there you go. There you go. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to close this chapter of my life and move on. I could try to fight it, but I think I really like the other place. A lot of land. Oh my gosh, a lot of land. That's the place where there was that snake. So I'll be, what's that dude? Crocodile? No, not Crocodile Dundee. Who's that guy that would, the Australian dude, where he would go against all these like crazy, dangerous things? So I'm gonna be doing that now. I'm gonna be catching snakes and releasing them because they eat the rats and there's, it's woods out there. But, so yeah. See here, we all good if I win. Hey, there you go. Oh, free snakes. I can help you cook them. Hey, there you go. Hey, and there you go too. Free food. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm really, really happy. And I don't think I'm gonna fight it. Another chapter. Moving on. The snake wrangler. There you go. There you go. But I tell you what though, man, when I saw that snake the first time, I was like, oh no, I don't need this. But it's either removing that snake or living under a bridge. I got courage. I was like, all right, let's go. Because there's more snakes under the bridge. So I've heard. A man's got to eat. That's right. Let's see here. His son is underwear model now. Really? I thought he'd be doing the same thing. Yeah, Steve Irwin, that's the name. Yeah, I love that dude. It's so funny. It's like, yeah, this is the most dangerous thing in the world. And he's like, got the, whatever it is, like right here. It can kill me. And it's like, oh my gosh, look, dude. Shoot, man. I don't know about you, but there's no way I can do that. No way. But is Tradefly on right now? Y'all know, guys? I'm going to check right now. Checking if my buddy Tradefly is on. Redirect. See here. See, he did, but apparently he was found to be incredibly attractive too. Yeah, I just remember when he was small. We got Rashid John in the house with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Can you analyze LBAI? Yeah, man, definitely. We do that. Here. Trade fly. I don't think he's live. I don't think he went live yesterday either. Trade fly. Searching. Nope. I don't see him. Cancel. Okay. Okay, not the problem. So let's do that one. I lost it. AI. Yeah, we can do that. See here, I've been finding tiny snakes in my yard. So snakes are good. Snakes and spiders are good. It's just certain spiders like brown recluse you don't want to deal with. Black widows you don't want to deal with. But all the other spiders are good. Now, granted, there was like some big, it looked like tarantulas, but hairless, that I saw in the yard the other day. So, I mean, I know they're good, but they're scary. So I'm not gonna lie, I spent like $100 on just pest control, granules and stuff. So I'll be doing that this week, throwing stuff out there. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Dutchy. Yeah, I saw your Monday post on Tom Crown's thing, but since you skipped it, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're funny. See here. Yeah. Very true. Yep. A stingray broke Steve's heart. Yep. Sure did. That was crazy too. Stingray got him. Stingray got him. See here. See here. Went live later that night. Okay, cool. All right. So let us look at, what's this one? Let's do this. We're on YouTube. Okay, cool. So let us do LBAI. And let's do, oh, I think we looked at this one last time. I think we did this one. No, use this one. Okay. So this one is on Uniswap. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he loved, you know, if we're talking about Steve, he loved that stuff. Let's see here. So for this one, me personally, I don't know what it is. Let me the bat. So I'm assuming it's a meme coin. It was kind of like doing nothing. Then all of a sudden, pump group poof, went up, and then pump group poof, went down, and then started going sideways, making lower highs, lower lows. Potentially finding the bottom right now, potentially, but that's what we thought here, and that's what we thought here, and that's what we thought here. To me, man, this screams to me like a rug, where it starts getting momentum, and then it dumps even more. Like the original holders are dumping. That's what this looks like. Original holders who have a lot of the coin, they're dumping it. Because here, I understand it went up, it came down. I get it. People who bought down here, I get it. Then it went up, it went down. I get it. You know, this even I get. But now, you know, when we're doing this, higher highs, you know, higher lows, great. But every single time that we start coming up and trying to fight, get that massive sell-off. We try trying to fight, sell off. Trying to fight, sell off. Trying to fight, even though it's a lower low, huge sell-off. So to me, this one is extremely risky. I say here, we're not doing something he loved, yeah. And that's one thing you want to do. Like if you're in a job that you don't like, get another job. And people are hiring all the time. For me, I love being a nurse. Man, I loved it. I felt like a rock star. I've shared this story before too, but I felt like a rock star because every time we, you know, go breakfast, lunch, dinner, I would, now granted, I'm the registered nurse, I'm the charge nurse, I'm the one in you know, I'm the boss, we'll just say. Weekend supervisor, the whole nine. And the family members of the residents, it was a nursing home. Family members of the residents, they would say, Joe, like, why are you working? Like, why are you bringing them in here? Like, you have people for that. I was like, oh, no. Like, we're a team. I'm not above anybody. Now, granted, when it comes to making decisions, well, then it's relied on me. But I mean, we're a team. And not only that, but the reason I felt like a rock star is because I would say, you know, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time of day it was. to all of the residents that were in the dining room. I'd shake their hand. For the guys, I would shake their hand. For the females, I would pat them on their shoulder, and I would say, you know, good morning, Mrs. Smith. You know, today it looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day outside. It's not blah blah. Hey, Mr. Johnson, you know, how are you doing? You know, hopefully you caught the game last night or whatever it was. But what I did was I made them feel special as a person and not a number. I love that so much. And you could see, like, table to table as I'm doing my thing, they're just looking and looking, waiting for their turn. And the family members, they would see that. And there was some of them where they wouldn't take their medicine. They're like, Joe, can you try it? Yeah, sure. Get the medicine from the med aid. I said, here you go, Mrs. Smith. And, you know, dementia, the whole nine, just out of it. She'd get the meds, you know, she'd be smiling, she'd get the meds, she'd take it, give her drink, she'd drink, boom, done. And the family members, they're just like amazed. They're like, man, Joe, like, there's something about you. I was like, I just show everybody love. I treat them as if I was treating my own family. You know, I don't treat them as a number. You know, I talk to them. And sometimes I can see that they're down and out. And even though I'm behind, not on the pain meds are very important. But even though I'm slightly behind, I'd go and I talk to them. Hey, man, I get it. You know, this and that, blah, blah. You know, and then I would tell them too, if you just want me to listen, I'm here. If you want me to say something or advice or whatever, just let me know. So I loved it. I loved it. And now here, I'm doing the same thing for crypto. Like, I'm helping. And you don't have to pay me to learn all the stuff that I'm just saying. Like, all this stuff that I'm saying right here, this is crucial. Like, everything that I say, in my opinion, is something to write down. Because this is what's going to show you what, on the next coin, oh, I'm seeing the same thing. Joe said X, Y, and Z. Let me wait for this break. And let me see if we get this and this. That's what I do. Techman says, you have the gift of gab. I think I do. And I have the gift of listening too. Because sometimes that's just what people need. They don't want to hear your advice. They don't want to, you know, every time they take a breath, you start talking. And then they're waiting for you to take a breath so they can start talking again. Some people just want you to listen. Bullets on Parade says, Joe, if you have time, can you look at, yeah, definitely. If you have, guys, if you have coins, let me know. Load me up. The more coins I have, the less I talk. Give you a heads up. I can just see it. Ding, 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 ding. All the coins. Joe, you talk too much. Let's see here. Is it done dumping? All right. So dumping, question mark. Done, question mark. Okay. See here. John says, but they have listings coming up too. Who has listings? What are you talking about? Let's see here. Pennywise says, I'm trying to get into Valhalla, so I can only go out one or two ways. I don't know what that means. So here, do you think Bitcoin going to drop some more? I think we're going to bounce. So let me go over this one really quick. For Bitcoin, I think we're going to bounce. You know, whether it is, this is what I was wanting. This is what I was, if we dumped here, this is what I was thinking might happen. If we went up from here, I would like to see a retracement to about here to come up. Right now, if it bounces here, this is showing FOMO phase. It is showing me, okay, let's go. Moon mission. Whenever it retraces to the 236 area, if we were to pull from here to here, from here to here rather, from the low to the high, whenever, this is the 236 area. Whenever we do that and it bounces there, that's the FOMO phase. And just be careful, because that FOMO phase, when it runs out, it can roll over really hard. That's why I want to see minimum 382 level to the 0.5. Now, I know this is kind of confusing because I'm saying one thing, but I'm talking about another. Let me do this. Okay. So here, it pulled back more than the 236, almost to the 382. This is the part that I would like to see minimum for it to go, but I would love to see 0.5. But right now, this to me is very bullish and very FOMO phase. So I do think here we're going to break this and break this. This is my thought process right now, since we're starting to come up. Right now had the opportunity to retrace down in here, but it's not. So right now what I think is going to happen is I think we're going to go up. I think we're going to go here to this. And what I do is I do this level by level. And this is why it's very important, because I don't know what's going to happen. It would be nice to see this, and even if you had divergence or anything else like that, it could pull back just a little bit and then continue going up. So this is why I look at market structure and I look at price action more. And right now, because I see it potentially bouncing, if it breaks this, really good chance we're going to break this to go up. And then now start making higher highs, higher lows. So I think we're at a bounce. All right, so let's go back to this. Let's see here. Techman says, going to casino soon. Try to win more trading money. Hey, there you go. XRP is doing good. Do you think it will continue? I do. So we'll look at XRP as well. I think it'll continue. See here. ISX is a good going too. I've never heard of that one. IXS. Okay, listing on, okay, so listings on that one. Okay. So there's listings coming up. If there's listings coming up, I'm surprised this one hasn't moved really well due to the potential news of listings. I'm really shocked that it hasn't already moved up here and you calling it, hey Joe, can you check it out? And it's way up here. So I don't know. So looking at this right now, I mean, it's starting to come up. And because it's on Uniswap, there are no stop losses, which really sucks. But what we don't want, and we have a pretty good chance of, because here's a lot of liquidity just sitting right here, we don't want it breaking all these zeros, 117,369.15. We don't want it breaking that. But if it does, we could continue doing lower lows, lower highs until it's done doing lower lows, lower highs. So what I'm thinking, if I were to enter this, and for me, it's more of a gamble. If I were to enter this, I would enter right now. And I would definitely have an alert right here. This is where my alert would be. Once my alert goes off, I'm closing this bad boy. I don't care if I just lost 15, 20%. Oh, here would be maybe like 8%. But by the time you log in and everything else, maybe you lose 10%, 15%. I don't care. I'm out of this trade. Because what could potentially happen, even though there's a listing or potential listing, it could continue doing this until it's done and then now go up. I'll just wait till it breaks another level to the upside before going up. Here is trying to catch the bottom. Extremely high risk. A safer entry would be to wait for it to do something like this. Then what we can do is we could actually set an alert. Let's go ahead and change these lines because these lines are bothering me, kid. Whoops, wrong one. These lines are, oh my gosh, what's it? Here, this one, white, and this one, white. Okay. And then what I would do is I would set another alert up here. So this alert would be safer for me to enter because now what it did, it's showing me that it potentially did a double bottom potentially or a higher low and it broke this level. So it's at the start of changing the trend. And because of the start of changing the trend, then we have a higher chance that this is a successful trade because we allowed the price action to do its thing. But if I were to enter right now, I would definitely alert goes off, log in, close my trade. I don't care if it dumps and pumps because we never know what's going to happen. We just know what might happen. And due to its history, it might, even though it pumped, it might continue going down. So that is my thought process on this one. Very good. Let's go ahead and move this to our rapid fire YouTube. And I appreciate everybody being here. put a 1 in the chat. Let me know who's still here. I don't know who is still here. So let's go to the next one. Is Manaki. Manaki, this is another meme coin. Let's see if we have this on Blowpin. Way down to boring. How about USDT? Let's go MXC. Let's do some MXC. All right. So the question was, is it done dumping? Is it done dumping? Well, I thought it was done dumping right here. And I thought we were going to go up. This is why my system is it's a super easy system to follow. Do you need to join my group to learn the system? Nope. I get you for free. My job is to make you money. You make money, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you make money and you say, hey man, this guy knows what he's talking about. I want more access to him instead of just 1 hour a day, sometimes bonus streams. And I want more access almost 24/7. I can ask him about charts. I can ask him about certain trades. I can, see what he's doing almost 24/7. That's when you join the group. And if you want to join the group, here's the information. Send me a message on Telegram, trade_intuition. And if you're just curious what the groups is, just say, Joe, let me see the welcome video. I don't do a follow-up. I don't say, hey, you watched that video. If you join right now, I can give you 20% off if you do it today. I have nothing to sell you. Joe, it had a price. That's what I have to offer. If you want it, great. Do you need it to learn? No, I mean, you will learn faster, but you don't need to learn. I show you here. I show you here. I don't want to get rich off of you guys. I do not want to. So many people who have Rolexes and more houses and vehicles and living the lifestyle, they're getting rich off of the people who want to learn how to trade. I don't do that. I want to make money with you, not because of you. So for that reason, if you want what I have to offer, great. If you don't have the money, tune in every single day. Ask me questions. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour for questions and a mentor, I give you my time right now. Ask me. I'll help you out. That's what I do. All right. So looking at Manki, are we done? Are we done? So right now, this was 12 million. So right now it's probably like 8 million. Are we done with coming down? Well, I would set an alert. And you know what? I'm actually going to set an alert because now it looks really, really juicy. Like the medium rare steak I'm going to get. Thanks to Army Piper. Special shout out to you. But we have a level, a key level on the daily, right? Joe, you don't have any indicators. How do you know what's going to happen? Fine. Here's the indicators for you guys. For me, what I use is I use price action. That's what I use. But Joe, we have bearish divergence. Don't you see that? We have a high and a lower high, but this is higher. Okay. Well, I don't care. You don't care it's going to go down? Nope. You know why? Because I am looking for, oh wait, I actually have this. No, I'll leave that there. I want to set an alert, and I'm actually going to set the alert because this actually, the price action looks much better here than it did here. Here we did a lower low, yes, and if we could have gone up, starting the higher highs, higher lows, great. However, here we have a level, we have a neckline, we have an area of resistance that it went to, got rejected, and now it could potentially trade in this range, but once it breaks out, now we have our alert. The 4-hour candle must close above this level. Bingo and a bango. Moon mission. Now we're set. Now the order of operation. Two things. One, the alert must go off first. Once the alert goes off, the second thing is the 4-hour candle, because this one can move very fast. And the 4-hour candle, if you want, you can do a 1 hour, but I recommend a 4-hour, just so that there's less fake outs. The 4-hour candle must close above 0.00112. If the 4-hour candle does not close above it, then don't enter. Let's say we have something like this, and it closes down here. Do we enter? The alert went off? Nope. We don't enter. We reset the alert above the current pivot, and we wait again. This way, my method is so it's supers. I really do simplify trading. So in this method, when the alert goes off, you check it and you see, oh, we're closed above. Let me enter. And now what's happening is the trend is potentially changing now. Instead of entering the trade and waiting several days, several weeks, as soon as you enter, more than likely within that day, maybe 2 days, but usually within a few hours to that day, your coin is moving. That's what we do in the group. In the group, I have a section where I say, these are the coins I'm looking at. This one, this one, this one, this one. This is what it needs to do in order for us to even look at it, even consider trading this coin. Now, if you're an aggressive trader, you may see it and say, hey, man, I'm going to enter right now. I'm not going to wait. But if you're a safer trader, you wait till it gets officially posted into the setup group. Then the alert goes off. I check it. Okay, it looks nice. I would like to see a little bit more price action. So I'm going to reset the alert, and the alert goes off again. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It hasn't moved yet. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let me wait about 12 more hours. So then I'll set an alert on my phone. 12 hours. 12 hours go off. Check X, Y, and Z. I go to the charts. I check them. Okay, this one's ready. These two aren't. I'll reset the alert. And then what I'll do is now I'll post it. Now, granted, I'm doing all that waiting for you so that you're not in a bunch of coins that are doing nothing. And then the market flips. And then now all your stops are getting hit. I'm showing you my strategy so that when the alert goes off and we're doing all these things, that when you finally do enter, we're making money. Now, granted, does that happen all the time? Do we lose trades? Yes. I have to bring you back to reality. Now, if I was trying to sell you something, I wouldn't talk about the losses. I wouldn't talk about the stuff that I talk about. But since I have something to offer you, I'm as real as I get, in my opinion. All right, moving on. Joe, why are you sweating so much? You're lying? No, I got to turn off the air so that it's not noisy. And these lights are very bright and very hot. All right. Darren Does Things says, Bullish on Parade, wait for Manakee to get above the daily open. Where is that at? What daily open? The highest one? If so, I agree. Or the 4-hour 200 EMA. Okay, let's go to the 4-hour. My 200, these are SMAs. I prefer slower moving than faster moving. The reason for that, just like the time frames, I prefer the longer time frames versus the faster time frames because there's not as much volatility. There's not as much fake outs. So for me personally, higher time frame, 4-hour is perfect. I love the 4-hour versus a 3-minute. The 3-minute, you can have a bunch of fake outs versus a 4-hour. You can still have fake outs, but the EMA and the SMA might be similar, but they're not. But for it to go above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame, you could. I like DDT. I like your first suggestion more, just because it's above the resistance. Let's just say we did enter once it broke above this, the 200 SMA, which is my yellow. We're underneath major daily resistance. And not only that, but we have a high and potentially a lower high. And then what could happen is it does something like this. Possible. But I do like your first suggestion. And for me personally, trying to get this lower than this, what is the percentage? Is that 20%? Let's just say here. 10%. Now, here's another thing. Would I risk it? Would I risk entering here for an additional 10%? No. 20%? No. 30%? No. 50%? Yeah. I would enter here knowing that I'm right underneath daily resistance and underneath this. This right here is selling pressure. You can call it liquidity zone. You can call it, you know, all these other dumb words, in my opinion. I don't like all these words. These are wicks. These are selling. This is selling pressure. So we have a pretty high probability that we might get rejected here. So if we did enter here, we might get rejected here. We might get rejected here on this box and break this level. We might come into the box about the middle, come down to maybe this level, to come up to this, to come down, maybe. Now, instead of all these ifs, cans, maybes, shoulds, buts, instead of all that, for only 10% more, why not, in my opinion, wait for this alert to go off, make sure the 4-hour candle close above this level. Now we have a higher chance of going up because we've already done this crap. We've already done this. And what we're doing when the alert goes off, we're seeing that we're establishing support. So this is why I do what I do. There's a lot of people out there that'll say, you know, they'll have a falling wedge, something like this, and a really nice trend line, and they'll say, buy the breakout. I wouldn't buy the breakout. I'd wait for one of these major key levels to break above, because you may buy the breakout, you get rejected here off of this line, and then you're holding it way longer than you should, versus set an alert goes off, it's above the trend line or level, you enter the trade, and now you have a much higher probability that when you enter, you're gaining gains much faster. So hopefully all that makes sense. You know, there's a lot of different ways that you could enter, but in my opinion, the safest entry is what's going to make you less likely to be in the trade longer than you need to be. In addition to that, you know, hopefully we're not getting rejected off of these several levels that we can get rejected from. So hopefully all that makes sense. But if this was 50%, yeah, sure, I'd try it. You know, but if it's only 10%, man, not me. I'd wait for this 4-hour candle close above this level. Now we're gaining support on this daily level, and then boop, go up. That's my thought process. See, do I think it's done coming down? So kind of answer that question already. To me, this looks good. I mean, I like it. I really like it. You know, we have it came down, up, down, and now it's finding support. It looks possibly like a rounded bottom. You could, you know, for all you pattern traders out there, you may say that this is potentially, let's go on a different time frame. You could say that this is a cup and handle. I don't do any of that mess. All I care about is this. That's all I care about. You can call it a cup and handle. You can call it an inverted head and shoulders. If you squint your eyes really tight, shake your head really fast, spin around in your chair till you get dizzy, and you're like, whoa. I saw one guy say that it's a slanted inverse head and shoulders one time, and he literally slanted his head. He goes, y'all see it? And I said, this guy's clowning. He's just making jokes. He was serious. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. In my opinion, this level is all we need. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Let's see here. So DDT, see here, I agree with the first one. The second one, 200, it's not worth it in my opinion. Similar to what Joe is saying, yep. And of course, there's different traders, different ways of trading. For me, I don't want to be in a trade longer than I have to be. That's my main thing. That's why I use this method of trading versus, oh, it broke out. Okay, so perfect example. Perfect example. Perfect. Joe, don't say example again. Example. Let's hide all this. Let's. Joe, we get it. Do you really? Because I love saying it. So what can we do? I mean, we really can't use that. Let's just use this. Magnet tool. We'll use this one to, let's say this. Let's say your mentor said, buy the breakout. Not me. At this moment, I am not buying the breakout. I'm waiting for this key level to be broken. Why? For the example I just gave. Because all that needs to be done for the break of this level, this trend line, is time. That's all you need. You have more time, you're gonna go sideways. You're gonna break this. And because of that, you are stuck in this trade while I'm not even looking at it. My key level is up here. This is my key level. Pivot, boom, done. Here's another level, but this one is stronger. How is it stronger? Write this stuff down, guys. Look at the amount of pullback, run up, pullback. Nice extension leg. Look at the amount of pullback, run up, pullback, run up, pullback. I mean, very weak compared to this. This holds more weight, in my opinion. So for me personally, gosh darn it, for me personally, if I was gonna take this trade very seriously, now we're looking at 40%. So now is the time where it's like, yes, I would enter down here based off of that first stuff that I mentioned. And then I would add once it goes up here, because more than likely it's gonna move. More than likely. So that's my thought process when it comes to into these trades, how I am not in them longer than I need to be, for the examples that I just gave. But for me personally, I don't enter the break of a trend line. I enter the break of a pivot. There you go. Let's see here. See, John says, do you hold or now about something? Do you hold or know about, do I hold? I mean, I'm holding one coin. I forgot the name of it, but I'm staking it. Been staking it for years, but I just want to get in and out. Now, granted, Bitcoin, of course, I hold. All the other coins I'm holding against my will is kind of being like on a, well, I'm holding them because I'm not going to sell them at 80% loss, 90% loss. These are coins I bought last year. See here, 200 SMA also works. Okay, good. Let's see here, JYAI might be a banger, mean coin as well. Yeah. So on all those, like if you have an extra $20, 50, maybe even 100, and you don't mind going to zero, you know, throw money in there. You know, not financial advice, but definitely. So I'm gonna check out XRP in just a second. See, Darren Does Things says EMAs and SMAs help with early trend change. So yeah, you get in early. Holy smokes. Hey, John, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. That means a lot to me. John with the super chat. Thank you, brother. See here earlier. So yeah, you get in earlier for a better risk reward. That's my style, as I like the art of sniping. Yep, and it's true. And it's true. Like for me, I love the moving averages. I love the VWAP. I love the point of control. I love the fixed range volume profile, because all those are averages. Averages is something, volume or just price. So all those I love, and they do, what they do is if it's above a certain number or area, it's showing strength. And for me, I'm all about the strength of the move. Is it showing strength? Is it showing weakness? Is it above the 200 or below the 200? Is it above the 200 on the daily or below the 200 on the daily? You know, the amount of strength that it has depends on the time frame. Is it above the 200 on the 1 minute or below? Well, that's not as strong as the daily. So, but no, I agree 100%. DDT, yep, spot on. Okay, so we went over this one. So I think it's done dumping. I would really need for it to break above that level that we mentioned earlier in order for us to call that. Let's see. Alexa, show living room. Let's do XRP now. Over here. But I'm very happy you guys are here. I'm very happy that everybody smashed the like. If you haven't already smashed the like, please smash the like. Thank you for everybody sharing this out. This is a birthday stream, and this is by far the best birthday stream I've ever done. You know what? Y'all get a round of applause. Get a round of applause. Let's see here. XRP. A USDT, a .p. Oh, let's go. Let's get it. Source is Blowpin. If you don't have a Blowpin account, I recommend you get one. If you could please use my referral link, it does help support the channel, and it helps with just me continuing doing what I'm doing. So the link's in the description. Of course, you get bonuses and all that fun stuff, but definitely check it out. All right, moving on. All right, so we have XRP way up here doing this long wick, and we're saying that we have a really strong chance that the price may come down and start coming up. Now, both my A and B were to the upside. Did we come down? Nope. Does that mean that I don't know what I'm doing? Nope. There's a lot of times where I'll draw these and they are like spot on. And there's other times where I'm way off. This one, I consider it way off. Even though it did go up, it didn't go down before going up. And this is just because of the FOMO that we're seeing. Because of the FOMO. Let's see here. Man, the thing stopped again. Oh, no, it didn't. We got Melissa's with the bingos and the bangos. Darren Dusting says 10% of me is 100% or 200% trade for me with normal trades for DGen. Are you talking about X? 10% for me is 100% or 200%. Oh, no, I got 10% move due to your leverage is 100 or 200%. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And when you trade leverage, that's all you need. A couple percentage. Now, be very careful, though. The higher leverage you do, the more you're borrowing. The more you're borrowing, the higher the fees. The higher the fees, you get that fee buying and selling. So let's say your fee was $100, because you're trading with whatever and like crazy leverage. Just know that minimum on that trade, you have to make at least 200 just to cover the fees. So just be very careful, guys, with the fees. The fees will take down an account. Let's say you're just doing a $100 account and you're making some trades, you're winning a little bit, but because of all the fees, even though you're winning, you have you won 10 out of 10 trades, and now you're winning $1, $2, whatever it is, and now your balance is $92. It's like, how is that possible? I'm winning. I haven't lost a trade. The fees. Let's see here. The coin is called W. Don't you understand this show? That's, you know what? Let me just do a super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Dove you. Okay, we will check it out. Guys, look into this coin. It's a monster. We'll check it out. And I'm going to put on here monster. Monster question mark. Here, bro, I'm asking you to look at it. Just read the chat. Read the freaking chat. Sorry. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you. Yeah. Have to head out. Thank you, brother, for being here. A very special moment for me that you were on my birthday stream. You're the best. Thank you, DT. Thank you. What platform is W on? Yeah, we're going to actually look at that. So for XRP, now we have to extend this out just a little bit. Let's go and get rid of this. Very bullish. XRP loves to take its gains. Loves to do it. Because XRP loves to take its gains, I'm going to say it's going to come down to at least a 0.5. Could it go up from here? Still, yes. And then maybe bounce off of this level? Sure. But I'm going to say this. and I use this same one A down here. So I think XRP might come down to around 222, 214 area before slowly making its way up. Now, granted, the market is bullish. XRP Army has their boots on and laced up, and they have been going to town. And of course, I'm sure there's a lot of XRP videos out there. Right now, we broke this level, which is good. It's very healthy to see a retracement, minimum 382. But I do think we're going to see 0.5, just due to the fact that it went up so much, and XRP loves to take back what it's given. What I'm really interested in seeing is what it does above here. Let me move my thing, and I'm actually going to set an alert. Alerts set, and set the alert. Because what I want to do is I want to see, let's say it comes down, let's just say here, and then it does this. Is it going to find support here and then go up? Or is it just going to start at double bottom where it does this? This is what I'm looking at. But right now, I would think that XRP is going to come down just because it's come up so much. And that's a coin thing to do. Hey, we got Meet Damien in the house. Meet Damien says, I caught the bottom of Bitcoin late this morning. Hey, nice. What trades are you in? I was trying to catch the bottom of Bitcoin, but I entered right. Was it here? So I entered here. No, I think I only did it twice. I entered here and I got stopped out. Then I entered, I believe here, and it was going up, and then bloop, stopped out. Very tight stop loss, very tight. 75x leverage, and bloop, stopped out. And then now it's coming up. But I do think Bitcoin, well, I thought at the beginning of the show, we're going to pull back to 0.5, maybe about 116.7, come up. But since we started coming up here, this is screaming to me that the FOMO is still very active. If we break this level, 117.659, then we have a very strong chance of coming up here in the FOMO mode continuing. If we don't break this, well, then I see it coming down here. So right now it's all up to this. Are we going to break this level? So let's go ahead and put this. We're going to go into the next one. Let's go ahead and put this one as this color. All right. So now let's look at IXS. That's very hard to say. Let's go and put this one on the YouTube rapid fire. Unclick and click, so it goes to the very bottom. IXS. And let's see what the heck this is. MEXC, IX swap. I do like swaps. So let's go MEXC. Okay. Taking a bit of a hit. Not a problem. Really hasn't done anything but make lower highs and lower lows. Oh my gosh, huge gap. Good Lord. This person did not know about the order books. Watch any of my videos, and I believe that I have the suggested video as the 3 top mistakes new traders make. And one of them is, of course, not understanding order books and liquidity. And this is exhibit A right here. This person did not know. And woo, dog it. He got wrecked. All right. So let's go to this and let's change this to a white. And we actually have a zone. Our zone is this right here. Really nice zone. We're in the zone, so it's not looking bullish. In order for us to look bullish on this one, I believe we need to cross 0.1783. I would definitely have an alert above that area, which would be above the wicks right here. And same scenario. Set alerts. And I don't know if I want to set the alert on this one. I mean, could you make money on this? Yes, in my opinion. Could I be completely wrong? Sure, of course, it's crypto. But I mean, I do like swaps. I really do. Let's see here. What percentage is that away? Is that 45%? Ooh, let's get some bingo bangles in the chat, guys. Let's get some bingo bangles in the chat. That was pretty gosh darn accurate, if I do say so myself. This market cap is a very low. I'm very positive of that. And so this means it can move very fast up or down. So be very careful. I would have multiple entries for sure, especially just because it can come down 30%. Now it is retracing. How much does it come down to? I'm going to say 38%. Ooh, another bingo bango. It's pretty accurate in my opinion. Now, let's see here. I wouldn't enter right now. I would actually wait. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, we can see that price is coming down, trying to fight, coming down. I see with my eyeballs, I see a zone. Not sure where the, oh, I just found it. I say, not sure where the top of the zone is, but I found it. Here. So I see this zone. This is our resistant zone. Now, I think the price, again, due to the very low market cap, doesn't mean that it has to move this way, but I think it might. Where we come up, we come down, then we come up, and then we break out of this. This is what I'm looking at. If we go up, if we go down, have a stop loss, because this bad boy can go 30, 50% pretty easy. Pretty easy. Me, Damien says, I put my stop loss about $500 to $1,000 below my entry for Bitcoin longs. Very nice. What leverage are you using? Seems to work for me. Hey, there you go. Bingos and a bangos. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. What leverage do you use? I need to use lower leverage. I really do. Because when I was in those longs, you know, I started losing. It's like, nope, too much money. Even though I have my stop loss. Nope, too much money. Move it up. I don't want it to do this. I want it to go up. Didn't go up. Darn you, Bitcoin. Darn you to heck. All right. So this is what I'm looking at for IXS. I'm looking for this. What I would do, man, this one's pretty tough due to the low market cap. Because if we come up, we could enter here. And I'll leave it yellow just because it's higher risk, because we could continue rolling over. But I would enter here, and then I would see if it enters here to come down. And then if it starts coming up and it breaks back into this, then I would add to my entry. Then once it breaks out of this, I'm scaling into the trade. I'd add to my entry. And then as it breaks above this, I'm adding to my entry. And then more than likely, I'm all done. Now, you may think, Joe, why would you enter going up? Why are you buying higher prices? That doesn't make sense. Buying lower prices, scaling into the trade going down makes sense because, well, you're reducing your average entry cost. Here, you're increasing your average entry cost. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. That's what I thought. But what you're actually doing is you're adding to the entry based off of the probability of your thought process being correct. Your thought process in general is to go up. And what we're doing is every step we take, every move we make, you know, the market makers are watching you. So what you want to, wait, yeah, the market makers, okay. Every step you take, every move you make. Fine. It's my birthday, I can do what I want. So here we go. Every time it's going up, it's adding to the confluence of you being right and your thought process and everything that you just did. So now it's like, okay, it's safer. So that's what you do. I use 100, oh my gosh, 100x leverage. Oh my gosh, with a $100 margin, you have to be doing cross margin, no? Because there's no way you can do 100x leverage, because if it barely goes down, you're liquidated. How is that even possible? That trade's not possible. 100x leverage with $100 in the margin, so that's real money. That's not $1 100x, or are you doing $1 100x to where it's total of $100, or are you doing 100 real dollars 100x? Because if it goes down a fraction of a percent, you just got liquidated. There's no way that's possible unless you're on cross margin. And if that's the case, you have $100 in your account and you start off with 10 or maybe even $1, so that as it's going down, it's taking away $1, $1, $1, $1. So now that $100 that now is, you know, $40, $30, because it keeps on adding to your trade so you don't get liquidated. How are you doing it? Because to me, that's impossible. Because a fraction liquidated. Let's see here. So we did this one. And I would like, the one who requested this one, I would like for you to ask about this one either every day or every other day, just to kind of see how it's going. So now let us do a little bit deeper dive, because I'm curious too, since this one is supposed to be very, very good. Let's see. Let's see what your hot is. DOVU. All right. So it's a $16 million market cap. Got it. What is it? When was it released? So right now we're doing a little bit of fundamental analysis. We're doing some FA. Getting fancy with it, guys. This is on the all. It was released just over a year ago. Okay. Impressive. So check mark. Released over a year ago. It really hasn't done anything. I mean, it hasn't dumped, which is phenomenal. Another check mark. It isn't completely in the red right now. Another check mark. We did a higher high and a higher since we got induced to the market. Another check mark. So far, we're getting some pretty good check marks. Let's go to the markets. It's available on MEXC, and that's it. Okay. So if it does get available on KuCoin and all these other Blowfin and everything else, that's going to be a wider audience, more volume. So this could potentially increase the price. I'm liking it. Let's see here. Let's go to their website. Let's go to their website and let's see if we can decipher. Oh man, my camera. Dumb camera. Let's see if we can decipher what's going on here. Bullish on Parade says, dang it, I fell asleep. Joe, your voice is so boring. I actually started breathing heavy. I started getting heavy. And then I actually fell asleep. I had a dream and I watched the entire movie of Titanic, because you're just so long-winded. Got to go back and watch the TA on Manaki. Oh no, that's funny. Let's see here. Me Damien says $100 and I believe it's cross margin. Okay, so in your account you have like $1,000 and you're trading with $100, so that when the price goes down 0.5%, instead of being liquidated or about, it's taking money out of your $1,000 account to cover your trade because it's cross margin. And then hopefully it goes up and then you get your money back and then you make money. So that would make more sense. But man, that is way too, that's literally being dipped in honey, all flavors of honey, if honey comes in different flavors. If it does, that's what you're doing, in my opinion. Dipping yourself in different flavor honeys and running into a forest filled with bears. Because that is the risk management with that setup. Like, I can't even say management after the word risk. And 100x, I'd have to see a live stream on that, because, man, I'd be lighting candles for you. That's way too dangerous. All right. So W is managed services to scale climate impact. Okay, boring, but okay. High quality ecological credits are hard to find, if you say so. That's why we're reaching. Okay, so what they've done is they found a problem and they created a solution. This is what I want. Problem, solution. And this, in my opinion, is not being bombarded like everything else. So I like that. So another check mark. Another check mark is they're not all white. That's another check mark. Lots of check marks. So far, I haven't found anything bad. It's our answer to the world's demand for a robust, transparent supply for green credits. Okay. So I'm liking that. From offsetting to onsetting and beyond. W's managed service will empower your organization, okay, to reduce the, man, big words. Are these spelled right? I'm not a good speller. Prohibitive cost and time to roll out your own solution for managing your, too many big words. Stop with the big words. Sustainability initiatives. All right, we got it. ChatGPT, we got it. Calm down. I like the I like the website. Okay, different fonts, very easy to read. Okay, more things and stuff, probably important. Partner with us. I like it. Roadmap. You have a roadmap, all right. Let's see what it says here. Okay, laying the groundwork for scale onboarding. Onboard wizard. Doesn't have a date. Supply. There's no dates. Alpha release. There's no dates on this. This is not a roadmap. This could be objectives, not a roadmap. So -1, but I'm not really gonna even count it just because you don't see too many roadmaps right now. So I won't hold that against it. What's this Dove OS? Streamlining sustainable project management. Case study. Okay, so you need this token to operate the thing, maybe. To increase current stock, recycle through blah, blah, more important words, things and stuff. Okay, modeling, got it. So I want to know is how do you use the coin? So I'm guessing the coin is used to either gas or like you need it to actually have this system. So I like it. Let's go to news. And we're almost done, guys. We're going to get to, so they're current. So all this stuff that I'm showing you is how to do fundamental analysis, how to do a deep dive. This might not be your coin, but I'm showing you what to do when you have a coin that you want to do a deep dive on instead of relying on somebody to do it. Like, this is what we do. So here, the current, let's see here, good information. Okay, I got it. I'm liking it. All right. So now let's go to the charts. I think I already did this one, but let's just do this just in case. Yes, I did. Okay. So now let's go to the chart. USDT, Mexi. Let's go. See, I'm dangerous, Iceman. I don't want to say dangerous. I don't want to say dangerous. That's literally going out with a woman who's been out with literally 5,000 men, and you saying, no, it's okay. It's okay. We don't need to put anything on. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to show me, man. Because man, unless you have $100 just to throw away, then it is what it is. You're in a way different tax bracket than me. Because Yeah, I don't have $100 throwaway on a coin, and if I get liquidated on 100x, oh my gosh, that's nuts. You're crazy. All right, so W, let's go to the daily. I like the chart too. Let's go to the weekly. I think I'm in love. I like it. I like it. So we did have bearish divergence. We have a high, lower high, high, higher high. We include the wicks. So we do have bearish divergence that played out. How do we know it played out? Because, well, it's coming up. So this is good. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, looking a little weak. Not gonna, I mean, it looks strong but weak. Joe, what do you mean? I'm saying it could go up or down. Joe, doesn't make any sense. All right, fine. So on the larger time frame, and we're talking about like the weekly, this is how we would pull it. On the daily, I would pull it from probably here, but I think I'm going to use this just so I can get the bigger picture. We ran up, we came down. Let's see, what would it be if I did it here? This actually lines up a little bit better. Fine, I'll use the daily. So on the daily, we're going to use this just because it lines up a little bit better as far as all these levels where it stops and candle bodies. So on the daily, we went up, came all the way down, tapped the 786 to come up, to come down. Right here is the decision point. This area right here is, are we going to attack this level to attack this level, or are we going to roll over, come all the way down, and start maybe doing lower highs, lower lows, or higher highs, higher lows? Now, because it broke out of this, and we're starting to come up, we're breaking this level, is looking good. Now what I have to do is I have to get magnitude tool from the lowest point. I don't know. Let me hide this one. Like this. I kind of want to do it from here. And again, we tap the 786. From this, it pulled back, and then now this extension line. Okay, so initially I was thinking it was looking weak. Because for me, I want to see, I think it might pull back. And again, very small market cap coin. For this one, it's only 16.8 million. So very, very tiny. It could move very fast up or down. Now, the only way it can move that fast is if we have people buying and selling. Damien says, well, the stop loss usually says I'll lose $30 to $50 if it triggers. So I don't lose $100 of margin if I get stopped out. Okay, so your stop loss is like less than 0.5% if you're doing 100x, I believe. Yeah. So your stop loss would have to be super incredibly tight, and you'd have to be trading like on the 1 minute time frame, 3 minute max. Yeah. So on this W, went up and down. Oh man, I'm thinking bullish, man. I'm trying to look for bearish reasons. If we pull back, I think we'll pull back to here and then continue to the upside. I can't see anything bearish on this. We're starting to trend change. You know, we were going up, started coming down, but in the bigger picture, we're still in this uptrend. You know, we have this trend line, this wick to this. Bingo bango. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. So one thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to lose this level. Actually, we don't want to lose this. This is what we don't want to cross. Now let's go and label this up bounce zone. Bounce zone. And here, hopefully we bounce here, if not here, if we come down even any further. I like this one a lot. I like the fact that it has a low market cap coin. I like the fact that the market structure is good. I like the fact that I'm seeing more candles than wicks. There's a lot of times where these low market cap coins, all you see is wicks. I have not found one bad thing about this. The only bad thing I can think of is, you know, what it does. There's not a huge market for it. That's the only bad thing, to where it might be hard to convince people about this token. Now, granted, a lot of people, they don't even care what the coin's about. They just want to make the money. Let's make this money. And because of that, they don't care what it is. They just want to say, oh, going up, let me buy it. It's up 80%, let me buy it. So that's my opinion on that. Let's see here. Let me see if my camera's working now. Nope, camera not working. All right. But I do like it. And what I would do if I was looking to enter this trade, I would actually enter right now, even though it's, you know, coming down. It could easily come up due to the very low market cap coin. You know, it can move very fast. And let's go and put this as blue. So this is an entry right now. It's a YouTube entry. Let's go ahead and adjust this. This is July 15, my birthday. My birthday. It's funny. I know people that are like, yeah, it's my birthday week. Really? Yeah. That's okay. Or it's my birthday month. It's like, really? You're gonna go that far? How about just make it your birthday year? Come on now. Come on now. But so here we go. So enter right now, not financial advice. This is more of a riskier trade per se, kind of an investment. Maybe holding this for 3 to 6 months, maybe. Hopefully this moves when the entire market moves. You know, hopefully we might be done in November of this year for the alts, maybe. I don't know. I would also put a lower entry. Let's see what the percentage is. Is that 5% or is that 55%? 20%. Okay, I can do that. So we will put a lower entry right here. The lower entry. And we'll do one more lower entry in case we get lucky right here. And we just plan to hold it. Plan to hold it 3 months, maybe as much as 6 months. Put $100 in. And who knows, this could 10x or even 100x. It just depends if they have enough volume behind the price. So I do thank you for this. This one was very nice. And we got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Brave says, happy birthday. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. And of course, for this one, Steve, oh wait, no, it's John. John said, the View is a coin that he thinks is going to do really well. And I will have to say, I agree. We did an extensive fundamental analysis on this token. And I like this coin. I like it. Looks good to me. I say this has to be one of the better low market cap coins that I've seen in a pretty good while. So I would have to agree with you on that. Let's see here. And thank you, John. Thank you, John, for all the super chats. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you for everybody doing super chats today. You guys are the absolute best. And really upset that my camera stopped working about 10 minutes ago, I guess, 5 minutes ago. And special shout out to Everybody who's contributed to the channel. We have Edgar with the top super chat with $100. That was some time ago. I greatly appreciate you. He is on the top of the leaderboard. We also have the most gifted membership by Retro Mike Tech. Appreciate you, brother. And of course, if you do have a gifted membership from YouTube, then definitely check out the videos that I make for my VIP group that I share with the YouTube members. Of course, the higher tier membership you have, the more you get. Just makes sense. But take advantage of all that stuff. I'm showing you things that I show my VIP group, which is basically, you know, how the market's moving, my thought process. So very important. All right, guys, one last opportunity for any kind of questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, issues, coins. If we do have any coin suggestions, we'll do max of 2, hopefully 1 per person. So we'll give that about 2 minutes. We'll give that 2 minutes. Let's go and put the timer on, and we'll make it 2 minutes. There we go. And of course, I do understand there is a delay. So with that being said, we looked at Crow the other day. What I think might happen, we have a plan A, which is a retrace to about this area and a pivot to come up, or a plan A.5 or B, where it comes down even more into this area and then come up. Now, granted, this was my plan A. However, I just read this. This is what I would like to have happened so that the market structure, the movement of the coin, the strength of the price action would be stronger if we pulled back a little bit more and then continued upward. This would show a lot of strength. This is what I wanted to happen, but this is what I thought might happen. Now, if it pulled back here and it lost this level, not good. Lost this level, not good. Even sadder. If it breaks this level, not good. Even more sadder, more satiristein, however you say it. It would be horrible if you're in a long. It'd be great if you're in a short. And this is what I teach. Going down, break the level, let's go. Going up, break the level, let's go. Either way, we can go. Let's see here. Mr. John says, how about Flame AI? All right, let's check that one out. You gave us a banger. Let's see if we get another banger. Let's see if we get another banger. Let's see. And let's go Fame AI. So I'm assuming these are another meme coin token. Did I misspell it? Fame AI. Don't see it. So another Uniswap. So you do a lot of high risk ones. I can see that. Steve says, long stream today, Joe. Awesome. Enjoy it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it was a good stream. I love it. I love it. I mean, time just goes by so fast, incredibly fast. But after this, I think I'm gonna put on my good cologne to go out and get that steak dinner. Yum yum. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see here. So we have Fame AI. It was doing a whole bunch of nothing. Got released. Dump City. All the holders. Then a nice pump, and then it couldn't hold it. It couldn't maintain it, so it dumped again. Then of course we have a pump group pumping the coin only to dump it, and then we have a pump group pumping the coin only to dump it, only to pump it, only to dump it. Then we're doing a lower highs, a lower lows. However, it looks like a pump group might be ready to pump it. That's right. That's right. So one thing that I would recommend, if you see stuff like this, where they pumped it, they dumped it, they pumped it, they dumped it, this to me screams pump group. This screams to me, you know, so maybe somebody on YouTube, maybe just somebody on X or wherever. So what I would do is I would set alerts, and I'd put $5, $10, every couple of days, whatever. And I would have alerts to where it would alert me if the price is moving to the upside. If it is, that means, well, there's more than likely a pump group starting to pump this coin. Let me start selling and sell and sell in small increments. And then you can make a crap load of money when you see something like this. If you have an extra, let's say $100, you put in $5 here, maybe another $20 here, another $5 here, this is going up, maybe $20 here, $5, whatever it is. It starts going up. How much did it go up? Let's just say from this, let's say from here to here. Look at that, 60% from here. And that's all you do, And then now, okay, you still have money in it and you're down 30%. Well, guess what you do? You put another $10 here next week, $20 next week, $5, $10. And sure enough, you have your alerts so that when it does go up, you start making some money. And then if it really goes up, I mean, moon mission. Look at that, 200%, 300%. All that's doable. So what I would recommend, not financial advice, of course, but what I would recommend is potentially here, you enter. And since you can't do a lower entry, since you can't do that, what I would recommend is you just enter right now. Again, not financial advice. You enter right now and you have an alert, or you can even do a sell order way up here. And just know every week, every Friday, every payday, you put in $10, $20, check the chart first. If it jumped a lot, maybe you can put in $20 instead of $10. And then you just do your targets. But this one, it's good for a potential, just like people just getting in and pumping it from a pump group. But the other one, I really like that W one. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do greatly appreciate your time. I greatly appreciate all the birthday wishes. I thank you very much for all of the super chats. You guys are the absolute best. Once again, as a reminder, we do have Melissa, my birthday twinsies. My birthday twin. Happy birthday, Melissa. So happy you're here. Thank you for everybody showing up today. Y'all guys made it a very special birthday stream. Best birthday stream I have ever had. And I just want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. Now, there is one person in particular, and I'm looking at him right now on the screen, even though you can't see me. I'm looking at you in the screen, not the one to the left or behind you or, to the right, but I'm looking right at you. You are my favorite. I am so happy and proud to be part of your crypto journey. And if you are an experienced trader and you're just here supporting, man, thank you so much. That means so much to me that you are just here knowing how to trade, but helping with the watch time hours, helping with the chat, helping with the engagement, watching the videos, just everything. So just let you know, you're my favorite. I greatly appreciate you. We're going to jam out to the intro song. Once again, don't feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. If you see coins moving and you're not in it, do not beat yourself up. We are going to miss trades. The more you repeat that to yourself, the easier it is. It still hurts, but the easier it gets. You will miss trades. You will get stopped on a trade and then it runs to the moon. That will happen. The only thing I can suggest, set alerts, knowing that we're going to miss trades. Do not be in a lot of trades. Be in 1, 2, maybe 3, depending on yourself, 5 at the max. And just trade those, knowing that you're going to miss other ones. Don't be like how I used to be, 30, 40, 50 trades. There was one time I had, I believe it was 87 trades open. Too much. All right, let's jam out, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. And let's catch the wave. Thank you guys so much. My name is Joe. also known as Trade Intuition, where I want to get rich with you and not because of you. For that reason, I share all of my tips and tricks, all of my secret sauce. You do not need to join my group to learn how to trade. Just hang out with me every day for an hour, and I will show you all my tips and tricks and secrets. Joe, this is a long outro. All right, fine, bye. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. See ya.
We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For binocular levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start their pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. We cannot control the waves. Thank you again for being here. You guys are the absolute best. I love you guys so much. Enjoy the day. Enjoy, what you've been given, and have gratitude, appreciation, humbleness. These are all things that, in my opinion, if you have, you're a rich man, a rich woman. Be humble, be grateful, be thankful. So with that, I am out. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.